Okay, welcome back to the day 4 of the 2,000 subscribers giveaway, and thank you for joining me in today's video. And I am going to start decorating more of the pockets and tuck spot little file folder embellishments that are going to be going into this Daphne's Diary junk journal for the giveaway. And one person will be the winner of the journal. So I'm so glad that you're sticking around here with me, and I'm just been enjoying this tremendously. So I am going to be doing the drawing October 1st. Your last day to enter is September 30th. And the ways that you have to enter, I've mentioned before. Subscribe to the channel, comment on the event videos, join the Sunshine Makers Club, reply to one of the event emails, following the details and instructions and rules in that, which is very easily. And then third is to go to my Etsy shop and favorite some items, which that's what you'll be replying to in the email. Very easy to do, and all the details are in the description box. And when you join the Sunshine Makers Club, you will be receiving the event emails. So again, no surprises. Everything is spelled out very, 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 very clearly. Okay, so I have more magazine pages. Okay, more embellishments. Let's get another file folder because I'm about to finish up using this one. So let me see what else. Okay, let me get one right here out of the mini that my mom had. Okay, so I want to make another page topper, so I like to use the fold, and I don't need it to be that long. So let me get this one here, and let me look at the one that I did back here. Okay, so that one measures, let me get my little pen and mark it. Okay, I'm thinking, yeah, I like that. Right about there. All right, let me take it over to the cutting mat, and I will cut that. And then we will get started and embellish these together so that you can watch me again and get lots of ideas. And it's just enjoyable to watch at the same time. And then I will show you the junk journal that's for the giveaway, because this one is going to be for me. And then, yeah, so we'll get through as many as we can today. 2 more days of the event. So I may or may not have a video tomorrow or Monday. But definitely on the 1st, October 1st, there will be a video with me doing the drawing and announcing the winner. So if you would like to be a winner of any of the items, just read the description for the rules. Very easy. So these are the pieces that are going to be used. Lots and lots of fun. Okay. So just get busy and start decorating, because I've got a lot of work to do. But it's a lot of fun. Definitely having a lot of fun. And I hope you are too, following along and watching and seeing how it all is coming together, because it's really coming together beautifully. I'm very, very happy with the results. I love this picture image here, so we're going to use that, and I'm going to use this. Okay. Now the one thing about a directional piece like this, I have to be strategic in how I use it. Because otherwise, if I put it in the wrong direction, then it's not going to turn out right. And I will not be a happy camper. Okay, so, all right. Let me get these pieces out of the way. Have the fan on so the wax paper sheets are thin and they're floating around. All right, so what I want to do first is put this down and add the adhesive. Let's see if I can open any of this. There we go. I got it. And I've got to add that one full image to this page. And then I will fill in whatever I need to fill in with little pieces. And this whole junk journal is being made from a Daphne's Diary magazine and a file folder. That's it. And a few buttons, a few little pieces of lace every now and again. But mostly just the magazine itself and the file folder. I'm very, very, very happy with how this is turning out. Okay, so I want it to go up here. Okay, so if I put it here, I'm going to lose that. Okay, so I got to put it here. Okay. I will have to fill this in with something, which is fine. I'm going to just leave this like this right here for now. And then I'm going to find a piece to go in here. All right, so let's look through. What do I want? That's the other big question. Do I want it to be a neutral? Maybe that would be good. Possibly. That's too short. Yeah, I think that would work. Okay. Alright, so I'm eyeballing this. Okay, let's put it over here. Okay, so approximately right about here. I'm gonna tear this strip. I could put the white piece in between and just use a little bit of that pink, or I can use all of the pink. I don't know. I'm liking both ways. So let's just do this. All right, now let's turn it over and trim off what we don't need. I hope that you guys are getting excited about this journal and about the event and about the whole reason behind the event, because it's all exciting. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Doesn't that look good? Yep, it surely does. I love it. Okay. Now set that one aside and let it dry. Super easy, super, super, super easy. All right, let's get another. Okay, where's the other one? There we go. And we'll work on these little top tabs. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see what I want to do with this one. All right, now this depends. So this one obviously would be put on the left side of the book. And this one will be put on the right side of the page. Okay. Have to, and I like the tab here at the top. So let's see if I find another large image that is beautiful like that. That would work out. And then I'll fill it in again with some little scrap pieces and see what we come up with. Here's my folder with all the larger pieces in it. Let me go through one by one. I would love to find some other, that would be pretty. That could work up here. And then just put something over the wording. I like that. I do like that idea. Okay, so I'm going to go with that piece. Okay. And then what do we put at the bottom? Okay, so we have some pink with purple and white flowers. Keeping that in mind. Oh, that would be cute. Oh, yeah, that would be cute. I like that kind of a contrast. Or just use the whole little cart in itself. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, if I use this, but I'm going to miss. Okay, but I do want to use this for another piece. I like that. All right. Ooh, that would be pretty. That could work. Go here, and then this could go here. I like that. And then I can fill this in with something. All right, so let me get these pieces. Trying not to get the glue so thick. Then bottom part. While we're right here, I'm going to overlap it just a wee bit. And then come down here. Over, and we shall trim this. The only time that I ink the edges is if the colors that I pick out are a light color. If it's a dark image, then I don't. So this is a light color, so I'm going to be inking the edges of this. Cute little watering can would come in on another place. Very good. There's our second piece. And I will add a little more to this later on, but not right now. I just want to do as many of them as I can at the moment. Okay, so let's move on to this piece. Wipe this off just in case. All right. Now, I always like to have the straight edge at the top and then the curve at the bottom. So I'm thinking, yeah, going like that. Same thing for this one, and it can go like that. Okay, so let's just do it like this. All right, now for this one, let's see what I want to do. Okay, a watering can would be cute. Very, very, very cute. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and put that there. Again, not overthinking this. Just go with it and don't overthink. That is going to be the trick to being able to do this and enjoy yourself, is don't overthink it. This one out of the way, and then let's work on this one. I really like seeing how each one of these is, you know, whatever I pick out is so different, and it just is really, really cute. And I'm thinking this right here is going to be perfect for this. And the elements and the way you embellish a page is just as important as what actually goes in the pocket of something. But the outside outside appearance, the first thing that you're going to see, I really want it to be something that is so cheerful, draws you in, that you want to be able to say, what's in the pocket? And then start to use the journal. While that one is drying, let me get this one, trim it off. Wipe off the extra glue that came out. I will go back and ink the edges when I get all of these completed. Okay, there's the watering can. Look at how cute that is. I'm picturing a number here maybe, or a little word. That would work really cute, very nicely. And if you noticed, where I had marked it on here actually wound up being the underneath side of this, which I didn't even give much attention to, but I could have covered it up anyway, so it didn't matter that I was actually going to make a mark. And there you go with that one. Isn't that one cute? I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so these few little words right there, I want to cover those up. I don't want those words. So let me see, what would be an appropriate color? Ooh, I could just go in with a nice beige edge trim, which is already like right there because there's so much color going on there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to detract really from the image. Let's just do that. Okay, bring that there, even it up. Ta-da! And I love the torn edge right there. Okay, so there's 4 pieces done. This I'm going to just toss. I'm so proud of me. I threw something away. Okay. Now, let's see. I wanted to use this piece. All right, let's see what we have that's large enough to do it. Okay, this is an over-the-top thingamabob. Yep, that could work still. Okay. Okay, so let's see if this one is going to be. Yep, that works. That will work. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, is there any one of them that's a little bit smaller? Okay, this could work as well, but I don't know if I want it to be a side. I think I'm just going to go with this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, now let me add a piece underneath of this, and I don't glue it shut. All right, get in there. No, that one's not quite. This is going to have to be blunt. I want a piece to hang out on either side so that I don't glue it down. all the way to the top. So if you've been following along and you're seeing each style and technique that I'm doing, and this is just going with the flow. I am not overthinking this at all. I am not trying to stick with any one particular technique. I'm just going with what feels good, what seems to speak to me at that moment is what I'm doing. And once you get into the groove of the flow of your creativity, that's what will happen. So once you've unlocked your creativity, you're in the flow, and all of those little creative juices are flowing, and then everything that you have learned or watched or done will start to come back to you, and it will start coming out in the way that you decorate and embellish. So that's what I have found in my case to be the case. All right, so now I'm going to need to remove that piece, okay? And it looks like I didn't have a lot of any seepage. Good. And yes, I do not want to fold that over because there's nothing there that I want on the other side. Okay. If there were, I would have folded it over to give it a clean edge at the top. But that's okay because it looks good still. And I can still put an overlap piece, which I may do that. Okay, so here we go. See? Yeah. Nothing was there that I wanted. Now, take this piece, look at it, see, is there anything on here? And I'm really not seeing it, so that piece gets to go in the trash as well. Wow, I did it again. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to find another piece to go on this side. Yep, I'm on a roll here, and I'm going to do that right now. Get this done. Okay, lots more of the edges. Okay, now. All right, let's come back over here. Okay, I like what they did here with this little greenery, and that's a whale jumping back down into the water, and that's his tail, which you can't really see that like I can see it. And I love this down here with this, the green, the water, and the green on both sides. I mean, that's really pretty. I like that. That could look good at the bottom as a border. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, that's going to go at the bottom. So we got a green river flowing at the bottom. Now, what can we have at the river bank, on the river bank? A duck? A duck could be on the river bank. Couldn't he be on the river bank? Look, he could be there, right there, on the river bank. Okay, I like him. The duck's going to be on the river bank. Okay, what is going to be there with the little duck? Let's see. We'll find something. This is so much fun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A nice gazebo. Oh, and more water. I don't know. Let me take a look. Where is it? Where is it? It's down here. Okay, so if I put this over here, and we put this over here, okay, so that goes there. This goes here. Okay. And then a little ducky poo. Let me see, do I have enough? Where's the edge of it? I may be able to squeeze the duck in. Okay, so let's go with that. I'm having fun with this. I'm cracking myself up. Okay. But that's okay. That's part of the fun with this whole thing. Just gotta have fun. All right, now how much of it? How much of it? Easy does it. There we go. Okay, so I could use this end, or I could use this end. Okay, let's go with that. Okay. So much fun. I knew I was probably coming a little bit taller than what it was. Okay. Higher. All right. But then we need this. Okay. All right. So do I want the whole thing? And then throw the duck in there maybe? So, oh, maybe I'll do that. That's it. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so then we're going to go all the way here and all the way here. Okay. And then we're going to just put this right there, like that. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to get him off of there. Okay. Trying to stick with the torn edge look that I've been going with, and it's working out really good. Okay. Let's see if we can get the end of him without tearing his tail off. Okay, there we go. All right. Kept his tail feathers. He kept his tail feathers. All right, now, where can we put him? If I put him here, he's going to be like, it's going to be like the flower's going to be peeking, or you know what? We're going to just fussy cut him little. We're going to fussy cut his little self. Okay, that's the solution. Sorry, we can't stick with the torn paper look. That would just not. That would be a little bit more than I could handle. Okay, let's see if I can keep that little bit there. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna look cute. This is gonna be so cute. There he is. There's the little guy. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, he's gonna just be right here. Going to be just standing there. Uh-huh. Let's see, where do we want him? Right there. Okay. And why not? Why not have a little cute little aquatic animal, you know? It goes. It matches what I have going on there. Okay. Perfect. Adorable, I must say so. Very adorable. Okay, so now let's slide that wax paper out of there. Open this up. Same thing over here. off a little bit of this extra. Don't want it there. Doesn't need to be there. Okay, good. Very good. So on this side, we have our ice cream cart. And on this side, I'm going to go ahead and trim it. We have our beautiful gazebo pond river scene. I mean, that is looking really good. And I'm going to find some kind of a word to put right here. I know there'll be something I can find. I want something right here. And then over here, I'm going to just cover up the wording here and the wording here, and then find another word to go over there. So, coming along. It is really coming along. Like that very much. Okay, so let's get these little scrappy pieces. I think it's okay. I don't see. Let me see. Don't believe there's anything that's going to be able to stick together. Let's just be on the safe side. Put that there. Okay. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces done. And now let's move on. Okay, so we have pocket, another pocket. Yep. Okay, 2 more pockets. And a third pocket. And then 2 side tuck spots. Okay. So get as much done as we can. So I'm going to actually do these off camera, and then I will come back in a flash and show you the final, and then put them, actually glue them into the book. Okay, so that way you get to see where I place them, and then the next video will be me showing you when we do the drawing, hopefully by that point, start to finish what I've completed, and then once I get ready to ship it, I will do another video to show you all of the items that actually went into the pockets. Okay, so I will be back in a flash.